You're very welcome to the final section of this course, the Google Analytics section, and the project for you in this section of the course is to run a Google Analytics audit and turn your data into actionable insights. This is a crucial exercise for you if you want to grow your business, because really what gets measured gets improved. Understanding how to do analytics well is a top priority for any marketer. Why? Because in order to create an effective marketing strategy, you need to determine what channels work and which ones don't. And as quickly as possible, you can understand that by pulling insights out of Google Analytics. So what I want you to do to get started for this section of the course is to make a copy of the 24-point Google Analytics audit checklist. You can get it here, or there's also a link in the resources section of this lecture. And inside this audit checklist, you're really going to see this once you open it up. Now let me explain what's inside this audit checklist. I've written out a quick overview here, but it's really the 9 critical account setup steps that you need to complete in order to collect actionable data. And these are all listed out here. Now, if you've been following along in the course in each section, we've already set this up. We set these up here when we really set up our WordPress site. We enabled the Search Console in the SEO section. We linked our AdWords account in the AdWords section. We set up our goals in the email marketing section. We filtered our traffic in the WordPress section as well. So these first ones here we should have already completed. I'll run through them once again just to make sure you've got them done, and for anybody just joining the course at this stage. And then in terms of setup, we've got some more exciting stuff to include a custom dashboard that'll reveal the 12 most important reports and metrics. Now, I just created this myself. I use it on all of my online properties and it saves me a massive amount of time. We'll also be doing things like setting up custom alerts to get notified for traffic drops and spikes. Again, I have this on all of my online properties. I find it extremely helpful. And if there's a spike in traffic, it's great to get notified so you can jump on it and really grow and take advantage of that spike. And also, if there's a drop in traffic, then there could be a problem. You might have to really fix it or engage new marketing strategies to really pick up your traffic once again. We're also going to cover annotations, a very handy little thing inside Google Analytics, so you don't forget really what you're doing. Now, what else have I listed out here? The 10 most important standard reports to analyze for insights. That's really all of these standard reports listed out here that we're going to analyze. 16 important questions to ask yourself when you're looking at your data. So inside the Google Analytics audit checklist, this is the checklist we'll be using to make sure that we've completing all of the steps. But actually, I've included a separate tab here called Insights. And these are the 16 questions that you can really ask yourself when you're looking at these reports to really pull out the insights. If you want to turn data into actionable insights, you need to go into Google Analytics with the right questions. Google Analytics will not tell you the answers, but they can give you all of the data. So approaching data with questions is really the way to pull insights out of it. And then based on those insights, you can decide the actions that you really want to take based on that. Some of those actions might be you don't need to take action. It's not worth investing your time. The return on investment wouldn't be worthwhile. Other actions might be, okay, this is really what we need to focus on because clearly this is what is working. The free custom dashboard I talked about, I'm very excited to show you that. And also I've got a free campaign tagging template that will really save you hours as well. I'll open this up quickly just to show you what it is. But this really helps improve the accuracy of your data, especially for traffic sources. And I'm going to show you how to use this. You can see that I've used it for the complete digital marketing course as well to really track the source of my traffic. So that is what is coming up in the Google Analytics section of this course. As you can see, there's not many notes here on the blog. All of the notes are already contained in here. This is what we're going to be working on. So I really suggest that you get it in the resources section of this lecture, or you can download it here as well. Now, once you've got that open, what you should do is really follow the instructions here and click File, Make a Copy above. So really click File, Make a Copy, and then you will have a version of this audit checklist. It's going to be exactly the same, but essentially a version that you can edit. There's no need to request access to this audit checklist. Just press File, Make a Copy. I've shared this checklist, a similar one, in another course. I always get requests. So save yourself some time, get access to it straight away by just pressing File, Make a Copy. And once you've got it open, what I suggest you do is really type in here the URL of the site that you are going to run this Google Analytics audit on. So I'm just going to type in complete digital marketingcourse.com. That's my site. It's prepared by me. And the great thing about doing this is that you can run this on a monthly basis. You can share this with colleagues. You can share this with clients if you want. The date is 27th July. And what I'm going to be doing for the analysis date range as well is really looking at the reports for the last 30 days. So 26 June to 26 July. You can just come into Google Analytics. By default, it'll show you all reports and everything will be the last 30 days. So I think that's a good date range to look at as well. Just being consistent. You can set a date and do this on a monthly basis as well. So 26 June to 26 July. So that is really it. That is the introduction to the Google Analytics section of this course. The key action for you really is to press File, Make a Copy, get a copy of this audit checklist, fill in your details, and also here you can tick off the first item on the list. You can just put in an X here and you can see that this shows you're 100% complete for this section and you're 4% complete in the total checklist. So that's an easy place to get started, but I think you'll find it great to really see the progress. You just put in an X for every section and that shows that it's complete. And that's really how we're going to be working through. So I'm delighted that you now have the audit checklist. I'm really looking forward to getting into the next section. We're going to be looking at the Google Analytics setup and the installation. These are really the 9 key things you must have done. We've done a lot of these in the course, but let's recap in the next lecture with really installing Google Analytics. I'll see you there.